Welcome back to the final week of the regular season, of course. Super Sluggers League is almost done. After this, we just have the playoffs. I'm really excited. I don't know. It's crazy to think that this is the last week of the regular season, and the only thing left is the playoffs. But we're here, 8 weeks later. We have a lot to get into today. 6 of the 8 teams left in the league are still able to qualify for the playoffs, and only one of those 6 teams has clinched a playoff spot. Let's recap, shall we? Week 7 came to a close with pretty even standings. And like I said, 6 teams are all playoff viable. The only teams knocked out of the playoffs are the Mario Fireballs and Wario Muscles, down at the bottom of the league by far. The Bowser Monsters are the only team to clinch a playoff spot. Meanwhile, the 5 other teams looking for a playoff spot could potentially be knocked out. First and foremost, we have the Monsters at the Monarchs. That's going to be a crazy game. A crazy game, especially because the Monarchs are home. The Monsters are the best team in the league, but the Monarchs are looking like the second best team in the league lately. You got number 1 and number 2 going up against each other. The Muscles at the Wilds, the Fireballs at the Knights, and the Rookies at the Eggs. It's the last week of the season, boys. I'm excited. And this could be our most difficult game of the entire season. This could easily be our most difficult game of the entire season, so we need to focus. We could make the argument that last week's game against the Luigi Knights was our most difficult game of the season, and they're a pretty bad team now. So I don't know what to expect anymore. Like, we play good against good teams, and then we play bad against bad teams. So, I don't know. My expectations are pretty much void. If we can't get points on the board, at least break Toadsworth's spirit, okay? That's a good secondary goal. What just happened? Oh my god, I've never played this stadium at night before? That was kind of crazy. Is this going to be an in-park... inside the park home run? I don't know what just happened. Alright. We made it work at least. I hope. No! At least we got points on the board. We're winning. I'm not going to complain about that. It's hard enough for me to get points on the board against this team, so when I do get points on the board, I shouldn't complain. Hey, let's go, Daisy. Oh, so if you hit the star, it helps you... Okay. So hitting those stars floating in the sky turns off the lights, basically. That's kind of neat. Oh my god, Daisy actually was able to reach that? I know she's got long arms, but that was crazy. Hey, and Yoshi coming up clutch too. Let's get it. So I always just hit B. I don't know how I lost that. No, they're gonna get the sacrifice run. I wasn't even thinking about that. Shoot. Well, boys, we need to score again. Fun fact about King Boo, he's actually the second worst player on our team in box score, like total, in points, basically. The worst is Gray Shy Guy. Second worst is actually King Boo. So growing up, I didn't want to be a Phillies fan because my family was so obnoxious. So I became an Arizona fan. I just picked like a random team or random place. Hold up. Oh, I mean, it's out of here. With Bowser, there's no doubt. Dude, Toadsworth is leaving already. This game is so good. This is one of my best games against Peach Monarchs already. Anyways, to finish my story, I didn't want to be a Philadelphia fan, so I became an Arizona fan because Arizona has, teams in pretty much every sport. I also really liked Arizona as like a state and as a location. I've been there before. It's very pretty. I like the desert climate. I'm not a big fan of the heat, but I do like the aesthetic of the desert. So I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan in football, Arizona Diamondbacks fan in baseball, I'm a Suns fan in basketball, and a Coyotes fan in hockey, even though I don't really watch hockey, I gotta be honest. However, over the years, my family has toned down their Philly, annoyance, and I've started to grow more of a love for my home state of Pennsylvania. So, I can now confidently say that Philadelphia is my backup, secondary sports team that I support. So, my second favorite football team is the Eagles. My second favorite baseball team is the Phillies. Did I go on way too long of a rant about my own personal sports beliefs? Yes, but I don't know. I like sports a lot, so I like to rant about sports a lot. He's definitely had a fall from grace. Oh my god, the fact that she didn't catch it almost makes it better, because if she caught that, that's not a double play. Letting it hit the ground was the better play there. Oh, and that's it. I didn't even realize. With the first set of matches done, got the Bowser Monsters beating the Peach Monarchs, which gives the Luigi Knights hope if they win their game. However, the Luigi Knights did not win their game. They lost to the Mario Fireballs. You also had the DK Wilds and Wario Muscles shoot out a close game going into extra innings. Wario Muscles win 12-10. Fun fact about these two teams, the DK Wilds beat the Wario Muscles twice at the Wario Muscles Stadium. The Wario Muscles beat the DK Wilds twice at the DK Wilds Stadium. They could only beat each other as the away team. They could never win a home game. Meanwhile, the Bowser Jr. Rookies tried to make a comeback against the Yoshi Eggs, a team they crucially needed to beat, and could not. The Yoshi Eggs win that, and because the Yoshi Eggs win that, they advance their record to 16-6 and become the second team to clinch a playoff spot. The Luigi Knights losing that game is tough for them, because if they would have won, they would have been back in the second spot in the West and back in the playoff spot. For the Knights to get into the playoffs, they need to start winning games. There's only 2 games left this season. Same with the Bowser Jr. Rookies. They need to win their last 2 games, and they need the DK Wilds to lose their last 2 games to play a tiebreaker scenario. For anything to change, it pretty much relies on the Luigi Knights winning, the Peach Monarchs losing, the Bowser Jr. Rookies winning, the DK Wilds losing. The Bowser Monsters, Yoshi Eggs, they have their spots in the playoffs locked. I'm kind of excited to play Daisy Cruiser. I don't know, it's just always a good time at Daisy Cruiser, what can I say? Oh boy. Starting off strong. That's a rare single from Baby Daisy. She usually doesn't do much. Ooh, fair, but that's fine. We got it. She literally just handed the ball off to Blooper rather than walking 1 step towards the base. Oh my god. Why is she staring at it? You know what? It's whatever. I'm not upset about it. I'm just confused. I feel like Bowser's batting would be more effective if he had the bat in both hands. You know, maybe. Honestly, if he had the bat in both hands, he would need to nerf. Oh no. Oh. There I go reading chat again. I was reading chat, didn't see who was at the plate, and then just pitched the second best hitter in the game a straight fastball like he wasn't gonna destroy it. Let's focus here, boys. It's gonna be on the inside. I don't really want to swing on this. I could have swung on that because my crosshair moved with it, but that's okay. Ooh, we could get a double out of this. Alright. Cool. Do not buddy jump it, please. I mean, I don't know why I had any doubts. It's Bowser. We're back in the lead. 3-2, boys. Let's go. Oh. Tiny Kong got there with them Slenderman legs. Stop that from being a nice little single for Petey. Okay, not a home run, but a nice little RBI. I mean, to be fair, of the 2 baby characters on my team, Baby Daisy is leagues above Baby Peach as far as contribution to this team goes. Oh, we're just making light work of these guys. You should go back. Why did you go for that? And now she's in a rundown. That sucks. They messed it up. I'm surprised she went for home there. Whatever. Now Bowser's at the plate again. This is just gonna be a festival, bro. There's no way they get that. That's 2 hit. That's gone. That's in the ocean, dog. That hit the octopus. That hit the giant squid. Alright. Why did they even try? Let's get a double play off Baby DK. 1 and 2. Oh, that's a hit right there. That's a meaty hit. Pink Yoshi with an RBI. She's killing it. No doubt about that. I don't want to say anything yet because they could buddy jump it. Ah, that would have been his 3rd home run of the season. My boy was trying to show up. My boy was trying to show up, and he got robbed. All right, I'm sad. Honestly, that home run Never mind. I was going to say that home run from Gray Shy Guy would have probably put him above King Boo and bumped King Boo down to the worst on the team in points. But King Boo just got a home run, so King Boo's definitely not going to be worst on the team anytime soon in points. I'm going to spend this entire inning just shaking my controller like this. That's okay. That's 1 point. 1 point. I'm not even going to stop for the cutscenes. Shaking my controller. Okay, one more. We just need one more out. Close. Keep going. My arm's getting tired, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Easy. Before I go to the game break, I want to formally apologize. I should have said this at the beginning of the stream, but I want to apologize for not starting the stream until super late at night tonight. I was busy making Bowser Monsters merch. Every year since I've pretty much started streaming, I've made merch once a year around the summertime. The reason I pushed it off this year until pretty much the fall is because I didn't know what merch I wanted to do. I had no real, creative ideas. And then I figured, why don't I just do Bowser Monsters merch? Given Bowser Monsters merch seemed the most appropriate and the most fun for me to do, I designed a Bowser Monsters logo. It's just called the Monsters, because I can't use the word Bowser legally. As far as Nintendo is concerned, it's not Bowser Monsters merch, it's just a team called the Monsters. I also have some other new designs on there, as well as some reworks, and I lowered the prices for everything, because I realized I could. So anyways, I want to take that little break before we go to our actual game break to talk about the new merch. And thank you all for supporting these Super Sluggers streams. It's the reason I made Monsters merch. I wouldn't have done it if people didn't care about these streams and YouTube videos. So thank you. Have a nice day. Let's go talk to Matty McBaseball. With set 2 in the books, you had the Bowser Monsters beating the DK Wilds. Very good for the Bowser Jr. Rookies' sake. On the West Division, teams like the Luigi Knights needed to win their game while watching the Peach Monarchs lose. Sadly, though, only one of those two storylines came true. The Bowser Jr. Rookies were able to win their game and get closer to the playoffs. However, the Luigi Knights lost to the Yoshi Eggs. Meanwhile, the Peach Monarchs won against the Wario Muscles, which actually, officially, knocks the Luigi Knights out of playoff contention. The Peach Monarchs will be the second West team in the playoffs, and the Luigi Knights will have to hope for another season. Meanwhile, in the East, the Bowser Jr. Rookies are still in the hunt because the DK Wilds lost to the Bowser Monsters, and the Bowser Jr. Rookies beat the Mario Fireballs. This updates our current standings to what you see on the screen. Bowser Monsters 23-0, one game away from a perfect regular season. On the East, the Yoshi Eggs, yes, they had the playoffs, but the DK Wilds, Bowser Jr. Rookies could still duke it out. For that to happen, you need the DK Wilds to lose the next game and the Bowser Jr. Rookies to win the next game, in which case they will play a basically tiebreaker best of 3. However, the Bowser Jr. Rookies are going up against the Bowser Monsters. The Bowser Jr. Rookies will have to beat the Bowser Monsters for the first time this season, and they'll be the first team to ever beat the Bowser Monsters this season. The DK Wilds are against the Peach Monarchs, so there's a good chance they lose, but the chances of the Bowser Jr. Rookies winning and making the playoffs are low because they're playing the Bowser Monsters, just to reiterate that point. It's gonna take a miracle. The Bowser Jr. Rookies need to be the first team to ever beat the Bowser Monsters, but there's still a chance, which is why they're still on this graphic. However, the Luigi Knights are done for. If they win the next game and the Peach Monarchs lose their last game, they still can't make the playoffs. So, sadly, Luigi Knights become our third team to fall out of playoff contention. Alright, team. It's our last game of the season. We're ending it in Bowser's Castle, our home field, which is honestly a fitting end. And we get to hit first, so let's do it. This Bowser Jr. Rookies team has evolved a lot over the course of the season. They've gotten a lot better, so I don't want to undermine them. I don't want to, I guess, doubt them. I want to try my best. If they win, that would be the greatest underdog story of all time. Maybe even better than the Peach Monarchs underdog story of starting the season 0-6 and then making the playoffs by the end of the season. But I do think the Bowser Jr. Rookies have a better comeback story if they beat me here. I mean, they still have to do the tiebreaker against the DK Wild, so nothing's confirmed. But, it's a chance. If they lose to me, they have no chance. Well, that's not good. And Pink Yoshi's walking! Alright, at least it's not a home run. Oh, it was an out. I thought that would be... What? I thought that would bounce off the wall. 2 outs, 2 on base. This is the situation that haunts my nightmares, because we screwed up most of the time. That's on the outside. I can't hit it. Come back inside a little bit. Oh my god. Why? Why? Every time I have 2 outs and 2 people on base, we just let the opportunity slip through our fingers. Oh, never mind. We're just loading the bases. What am I doing? How? We gotta get out of this situation that I put myself in somehow, some way. Why didn't you throw home, Blooper? No! What are you doing? What are you doing, my son? Oh, Blooper, Blooper, Blooper. Why didn't he throw home? I think we could have got him out at home. I think we had the out at home. Alright, we gotta make the comeback now. I said this early in the stream, but it's kind of sad how Blooper has fallen from our best player on the team to after this week of games, he might have fallen from like 5th to 6th place on the team, just as far as points are concerned. Like, he's gone from 1st to potentially 6th on the team. That's not great. I still love him, don't get me wrong. He's great when he's good, but he's just in a slump right now. Speaking of, you know, people on my team who have kind of been letting me down, Daisy on offense has been disappointing these last couple weeks as well. Similar to Blooper. Yeah, just like that. We didn't get any points this inning. How did Magikoopa almost hit a home run? That happened to me last week, too. Why are the Magikoopas now suddenly great hitters, even though their stats are like 3, 4 out of 10? Alright, that gave me a heart attack. What is going on? I thought that was an out for sure. Okay, the bases are loaded with 1 out. Oh my god, baby Peach. She sprinted the fastest I've ever seen her sprint to first base. If she gets double played there, that run does not count. Instead, we're tied up. Thank you, baby Peach. Thank you. Let's go. Give me that double play. Yes, Blooper. You might be horrible on offense, but you're still a great second baseman. I'm pretty sure Chad is fully against you now. We're all going for the rookies hype. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, deep down inside, I kind of want the rookies to win. I thought that was going to be a ball. Alright, it's fine. That's the lead right there. That's the lead we wanted and needed, boys. Let's go. No way they messed that up. Just throw it to first. Just throw it to first. I mean, I know there's no outs, but you get the out on first. You're never going to beat that runner to home. That's almost as bad as me not throwing it to home plate and instead throwing it to first, which got them their first run. Alright, both teams have made crucial errors in, you know, pressure situations like that. Yes, dude. Oh my god, what a slide from Baby Daisy. Beautiful. Alright, I don't know where that skill is coming from for Magikoopa. Bowser just crushes another one. He's been doing it all stream, man. He's been killing it this stream. That increases the lead by 3. I appreciate it. They gotta get 3. And they do have their best hitter coming up after Bounty Ball. There's no way. My tongue wasn't even close to it. I just hit the button out of desperation in hopes that maybe it would connect. Oh my god. Oh, I did not mean to pitch him just a fastball down the middle. That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Well, they got 2 outs and still need 3 points. I hate to do it to him. I delayed. I hesitated a little because I felt bad, but we just knocked the rookies out of the playoffs. Funnily enough, the DK Wilds did lose to the Peach Monarchs, so if the Bowser Jr. rookies won that game, they would have been in a tiebreaker best of 3 with the DK Wilds and could have won that tiebreaker and ultimately got to the playoffs. Instead, that did not happen. There is no tiebreaker, so our playoffs look like this going into the postseason. You got the Bowser Monsters and Peach Monarchs facing off in a best of 5. And you got the Yoshi Eggs and DK Wilds facing off in a best of 5. The winners of each go to the SSL Championship, where a best of 7 determines the first champion of the Super Sluggers League. I'm really excited. However, I want to end this stream on just the standings screen and the standings for every team. You got the Bowser Jr. Rookies at 13-11, just missing the playoffs. They are the 4th best team in the league, but not the 4th team in the playoffs, as it is divisional. The Peach Monarchs went 11-13, which is honestly incredible. After they started the season 0-6, they then went on to go, let me do quick math in my head, it would be 11-7 after the trade they made with the Bowser Monsters. It's crazy to think about, but the regular season is complete after 8 weeks of playing baseball, and we only have 2 weeks left, that being the playoffs. I want to thank you all for watching, even though the season isn't over, even though this, series is yet to come to an end. I just want to say a thank you because the regular season is over, and I appreciate all the support I got across this season. I appreciate all the support I got on the series, and it means a lot to me. It means the world. So thank you so much. I will see you all in the playoffs, and best of luck to the 4 qualifying teams.